Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to go over how to create your own packages, just like there's a turtle package that exists out there in the turtle libraries. It's we want to let's say we wanted to create our own file and we wanted to import those files inside of here. So right now I just have a silly little program that just creates a turtle and Sven then goes forward. I guess I'll make him go 100. There it is. So there's it drawing a little shape. Okay, so we're using import turtle, and then we can access that turtle package and run the turtle constructor to create the turtle. And then we can, after we've done that, we can actually do. So by the way, in case you're wondering, what about this method here? This is actually part of the class turtle. So when we created turtle, this object knows how to do all the methods that are associated with the turtle class. So forward happens to be one of them. Okay, so let's look at our own. What if I wanted to make my own package? Okay, so let's just first talk about how to do that. So first of all, click the plus sign if we're using Trinket, by the way, and if not, you would just use new file. But we're going to create a new file, and we'll just call it package or pack. We'll just do pack.py. You name it whatever you want, but name it .py because it's going to be written in Python. And let's just make a function in that file. Hello, def. We'll just say hello. Call it say hello, and that function just simply prints the word hello. Okay. So this is just a function that doesn't really do anything. Now it won't actually print it, so there's no console appearing here. And the reason is because when you run and Trinket, it's only going to run the main file. Okay. However, this function that I wrote in this file pack.py could be accessed if I imported it. So let's go ahead and import pack. And you're not going to include the extension. You're going to assume if you're using import, it's going to be a Python file. So you don't need the .py. You just name the name of the file. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see if we can do, what is it? Hello? Say hello. Notice it doesn't actually know how to do that. Okay. And the reason is because you notice this line here, we created a turtle object. You're not going to be able to do import pack. That just imports this file, but this is actually not, how is it supposed to know you want to access that file? So this is an example of where you'll want to do from pack import say hello. Oops, don't put that. And now when I run it, it will say hello. Okay, so let me actually bring this up a little bit so I don't have to scroll down. Okay, so it's kind of a little bit different because this right here, my package, I'm just putting files in here. I don't have any objects. I haven't defined any classes. Okay, there's no class or constructor or anything here. So I can import it, just import pack, but I can't really access the functions or methods unless I import them specifically. Okay, well, hopefully that makes sense for that part. But let's say we wanted to actually do something like draw a square. So actually, let me hold on. Let me just write that method real fast. Okay, so what I did was I defined the square function. So this right here will create a square of side length s, which I will determine. And it's just a simple for loop. We're just moving forward that distance and turning right 90. And so if I call that function, it will work just fine. It will draw a square. And by the way, I'm also saying hello, so I'm still accessing this right here. But what if I wanted this to be in the other file over here? So watch what happens when I try to do that. So I'm going to cut this function, and I'm going to put that function over here. There's some problems here. There's problems here because it doesn't know how to do this anymore. So what I could do is I could do comma square. Actually, you don't need the parentheses. That would take care of that problem. But now I still have a problem over here. And the problem over here is that this file doesn't know who Sven is because Sven was created in here. There's a couple of options I could do. I could instead import, I could put this 2 lines here over in this file here. Now, that's going to be kind of a problem, okay? The other option, well, it would be a huge problem, but it would work. But then I wouldn't have Sven. I wouldn't be able to tell Sven to do anything else. So, like, if I were, let's just go ahead and do it. I'll just show you. So, for example, you could import the turtle here, and then you could create the turtle in this file. And this should work. I'm actually not 100% sure, but it should work just fine. Yep, it works. And that way it knows now who Sven is because it's localized in this package. And the problem is I wouldn't be able to do Sven dot write 100 here because now it doesn't know who Sven is. Okay, so there is a problem if you're going to use a package and you're using an object because it won't exist over here. But there's a way around that. So let me actually delete this and put that back in the main. Okay, so I'll put that right here. I'm a little backwards, but it doesn't really matter. Now everything will work except for here's the problem. So how I actually prefer to do this is I'm going to add a parameter which will be a turtle object. And it could be any turtle, and so I'll just write the name any turtle. So we're going to actually add a parameter. It doesn't know who that is. I can just write any turtle, and this is an argument. If I spell it right, this is an argument that is localized, which means when I call the program to draw a square, I not only have to now tell it how far to draw, I also have to tell it what turtle to do it. And then this was actually pretty cool because I could actually use this for any turtle, hence the name any turtle. So let's go back to the main program. So just remember, I'm adding one more parameter to square. So if I look at this right here, I created a turtle named Sven, and I want to do a square. If I try to run it, it will say I need another argument. It takes exactly 2 arguments, but only 1 was given. So I need to actually do comma and then put the name of the turtle. So this is an object that I'm going to pass into the function. And now it knows how big to draw it and who to draw it, which is really cool because let's say I had another turtle named Olaf. Let's make Olaf red, color. And let's also make Olaf turn, I don't know, 90 degrees. So let's say I have another turtle, and I wanted to make this turtle also do a square. I could do Olaf. Oh no, I don't. I just go square 100, or let's do a different size even 50, and then Olaf. I don't really know what I'm going to do before I start recording sometimes, but it's kind of how I teach. But anyways, I think you get the idea. So it is a little bit of work. There's kind of a little bit here because we're actually passing in turtle as objects, but that's great. And there's not a lot of times when I use more than one turtle. But if I wanted to play some sort of game or something, I could see it. I just wanted to point out that if you're going to use an object like a turtle object in a different package, you're going to have to then pass in that object so that the computer knows who it is. Okay? So anyways, I'll save this code and I will link it in the description of the video. So I hope you like it.